Prime time talk, we the champs in the zone, east coast to west. Every throne known is shown, the box and unbiased truth in every puff piece. Pound kings, the talks never see. Check the stats, fight stack, gloves flying fast. KOs rewinding, every punch lands last. Jabs like poetry, hooks like history. Uncover the mystery, every fight a victory. Check the stats, fight stack, gloves flying fast. KOs rewinding, every punch lands last. Jabs like poetry, hooks like history. Uncover the mystery.
Oh man, let's go ahead and jump on into this video, shall we? Man, oh man, the aftermath of fighting always lead to some more juicy content. So, you know, that's what y'all come here for. Y'all don't come here for the jokes, the laughter, and repeating what other people say. Y'all come here for the real deal stuff. So let me jump on into this video, shall we? Boy, your boy Keyshawn Davis, man, he done went live on Instagram, and boy, oh boy, did he expose and say a lot of things that is probably gonna rub some people wrong. Hey, look, all I can say is that after a spectacular performance like what Keyshawn Davis did, he fought a Gustavo Lemos that gave Richardson Hitchens a difficult, long, hard-fought battle with flying colors. Good God almighty knows. So anyway, hey, Keyshawn Davis was on Instagram talking about how, you know, hey, his first hometown fight, he bust the gate wide open, over $1 million at the gate. Man. And he said, who has done that on their 11th fight? Cold-blooded. So anyway, hey, Keyshawn Davis, man, hey, he just kept explaining how, you know, he went through so much adversity before the fight. I'm going to play the clip and let y'all hear him say it in his own words and everything. But I'm going to tell you what the juicy part of this is that he said he don't want nobody else but light skin. Cold-blooded. He said he don't want to hear nobody putting nobody else in front of him but light skin. Cold-blooded. I was like, oh snap, who he talking about? I knew he was talking about because he been talking about him, because this guy done talked about him and said he was a B. He said, oh, you and your brother's a B, and do something about it. Yeah, that's what it was. So none other than your Super 8 brother, from the 9th wonder, Gervonta Tankdavis, is who he is referring to when he talking about light skin. So when you hear this clip, hey, just understand that, hey, it is on, man. And I remember just not too long ago, Crawford said, big brother, get him first. Referring to Shakur Stevenson. Oh man, I hate to bring the juicy news to you first on Primetime Talk TV. I'm sorry, but hey, it might be a little bit of issues with this whole situation, because look, for real, you gotta understand that Terrence Crawford is the mentor to Shakur Stevenson first. And then Keyshawn Davis has came into that same fold, being mentored by Terrence Bud Crawford. Therefore, when the teacher says big brother first, he means that. So is this gonna cause a rift in the family, Swift? Hey, it's all real. This is business. This is the sport. One thing I can say is Keyshawn Davis said he will never fight his brother. Never. But it's other ways to fight your brother too. Especially when you are repeatedly calling out a fighter that your big brother wants to fight first. Now, granted, hey, he hasn't been granted the opportunity by Gervonta Tankdavis yet. Who knows, the talk may be going on. But what you can say is that, boy, it makes a very, very sticky situation when it comes to brothers fighting over something. Brothers fighting over toys. Brothers fighting over girls. Brothers fighting over money. Brothers fighting over who gonna drive their car this weekend. Brothers fighting over clothes. Brothers fighting over food. Brothers fighting over what seat they gonna sit in and who sat in what seat first. Brothers just fighting in general. And this may be the first fight we actually see Shakur Stevenson and Keyshawn Davis actually go through. And it don't have to be for the world to see. It could just be through emotions and subliminal messages. Because I'm going to keep it real with you. The way Keyshawn, and it's unfortunate because, hey, so what if Keyshawn get Gervonta first? That doesn't guarantee he going to win. That guarantees your brother get a good check. That's what I see. I see your brother getting a good payday off of it. So why hate on him or feel some kind of way if he get Gervonta first, Keyshawn fight him first, Shakur fight him first? It don't matter. As long as they are 2 of those 6 in Gervonta Tankdavis' last fights he said he got. That's all that should matter in my book. Because with 11-0 fights in, is that garnering that Keyshawn can actually go 12 rounds with Gervonta? Has he been really tested like that? Because we know Gervonta is a very, very smart, meticulous fighter, and his team is just as smart. So him being able to go in there and execute a plan, hey, I don't know. Maybe Shakur do need to fight him first. Hey, but I feel as though like this, in the sport of boxing, one thing I do know, everything is going to happen the way it's supposed to happen. So I don't care how it happens, just as long as it happens. Hey, hope you like that one. Because I ain't here trying to pit brother against brother, but see, I got 3 other siblings, so I understand how that dynamic go. And especially being the big brother, I see how it goes when the big brother tries to keep the siblings in check for not fighting and squabbling with each other and letting them know that we are family and you fight the rest of the world and y'all make money out there and bring it back to the fold and we look good as a family instead of fighting amongst each other because it's too much money to be made. And that's what I believe under the tutelage of Terrence Bud Crawford, these young guys are getting, and they supposed to not squabble and fight over anything. But I think Keyshawn Davis, by Gervonta doing what he did and tweeting out like that, I think that put a fire up under Keyshawn Davis like no other. And I think Keyshawn Davis is zeroed in and he's focused in on just one target, and he wants that one target beyond any shadow of a doubt. And that's a scary thing a lot of times when you get somebody so focused on you like that, because, obsession brings progression. And if he progresses so much, hey, it could push him to greatness. And he said in his interview that y'all gonna watch, he said, hey man, I want y'all all to be against me. When I fight this light skin, I want all y'all to be against me. He said, I don't want none of y'all to root for me. See, that's what I do love about Keyshawn Davis, is that young man has that real grit, tenacity, and that pit bull in him. He got that dog in him. And it's no other fighter like probably Mike Tyson that showed early on in his young stage that dog in him. To see that in Keyshawn Davis, hey, it makes any fighter now, after seeing what he did to Lemos that came in 20.1 pounds over the weight limit, get extinguished like that. Lemos lost some money by coming in over the weight limit, and then he still got beat the brakes off of him as the heavier man. So, anyway, I'm gonna play this clip, y'all. And anyway, you already know the routine. When you leave my house, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, smash the bell icon so you can be notified the next time I drop these latest and greatest videos here on Primetime Talk TV. And I'm on social media everywhere. Definitely go to the website, PrimeTimeTalkTV.com, and cop you some merch. All right, y'all, peace, love. I'm out till next time. And watch this clip on the way out, man. Keyshawn Davis telling it the way it is.
I know y'all got my words, so look, right? Man, starting since I got out here, man, I had people that I love, right, leaving me. I had people that I love texting me, telling me how they just not gonna do certain things and stuff. And this is people that I love. Like, it's like, damn, like, why y'all telling me this during my fight week? You know what I'm saying? Like, why y'all doing shit like that, man? Not only that, man, the day of the fight, right? Like, the day of the fight, like, my sisters got in a whole car accident, man. Body bruised up, body banged up. But yet, they still went out there and sung the national anthem, though. Like, they still went out there and sung. I could have lost my sisters that night. No cap. No cap. They still taking medication from the car accident they got into that Friday morning, man. My mama calling me damn near crying. My mama panicking. My mama panicking Friday morning, man. Talking about how they just got in a car accident, how she rushing down there to make sure they okay. They on the interstate, the car got totaled, man. And y'all put a heart for my sisters, man. Y'all put a heart for my sisters, man, cause y'all don't know the half of what we've been through just that Friday, man. They could have been up out. My sisters could have been up out of here. The ones that sung the national anthem, they got in a car accident right before. They still went out there and sung the national anthem, man. Y'all don't know how we was trying to get in touch with certain bands. We were trying to get. I'm not gonna say the specific band because I'm not trying to bash nobody. But we trying to get in touch with specific bands, right? We trying to make the walkout happen the week of the fight week, man. We trying to make that happen, man. While Booker T came the last minute, Booker T Washington came the last minute and made that walkout the best walkout of the year, man. Booker T Washington, they made the best walkout in the year, man. And that was just a high school, man. Stop playing. That was just a high school. That wasn't no college. That wasn't no big college. That wasn't no big company. That was a high school that my 96-year-old grandfather used to go to back when it was segregated. Y'all understand what I'm saying? This is real deep shit, bro. The high school band that I walked out to, not only Purnell Sweet Pea Whitaker went to, my 96-year-old grandfather went to that school when it was segregated, man. And I just walked out to them, man. Like, really think about that shit, man. Really think about that shit, man. It was hella, think about like this, man. Just our story, man. It was hella Christmases that we couldn't have going to national tournaments. It was hella Christmases that we didn't get to have. We didn't get nothing for Christmas because our mama had to make sure we got to nationals, man. We got to nationals just so we can go to nationals. When we came back home, my mother already told us we not having a Christmas. She don't got money for us to have Christmas, man. Just for us to go to nationals, man. Shout out Wanda Davis, man, my mother. Shout out Wanda Davis, man. Come on, man. Lights and water off. 10 people in the crib with the lights and the water off. Come on, man. Think about what just transpired Friday, man. Let's talk real facts, right? That's just a little bit of the life story. But let's talk facts, because God is real. God is really real, right? Let's talk real facts, right? My first main event, we did over 1 million in ticket sales, man. At the gate, we did over 1 million, man. For my first main event, I'm 11-0. Nobody done that in the history of boxing. Period. Period, bro. At 11-0, bro. Against an opponent that nobody knew about. People came and seen the businessman in DB3. DB3 and the businessman, man. DB3 is business. We DB3, man. You see this hat? We did $1 million on the gate, man. Our first main event, man. A ticket. Got my guy Shaq hit me up in the DM. Shout out Shaq. Shout out Shaquille O'Neal, man, for hitting me up in the DMs, man. Shout out Odell Beckham, man, for hitting me up, knowing we locked in. Shout out Ezekiel Elliott, man. Shout out Allen Iverson, man, for calling my phone, telling me what it is before the fight. Shout out Michael Vick for showing love. Shakur Stevenson, Bud Crawford, Jared Anderson. Man, shout out DB3, man. For my first main event, bro, that was crazy, bro. 10,568 people in attendance, man. These are all facts I'm giving y'all. I'm not just, this is a different type Keyshawn. I'm not yelling. I'm not doing too much. I'm just speaking facts right now, man. God put us out the mud, man. God put us out the mud, man. We came from a city that it was no boxing out here. Norfolk, Virginia, we didn't have no boxing out here. It was no such thing as boxing out here. We was one of the only boxing gyms that was boxing out here. We didn't have no resources out here, man. We had no resources, man. Me and my little brother, we had to take it to DC. We had to take it to Alexandria, man. I'm speaking facts, man. We made something out of nothing, man. Because of God, Jesus Christ himself, man. Everything I'm speaking is facts, bro. I told y'all all week, don't miss it, because it's going to be a movie. Did I lie to y'all? Put a star, bro, because I'm speaking nothing but facts. I need to see straight stars, man. I ain't saying no more time see straight stars, man, because I got way more to tell y'all. Straight like that, bro. Ain't nothing about this. This don't got nothing to do with being tough. This don't got nothing to do with me proving myself. I want to fight him straight like that. I want to fight him, bro, because he been tricking the boxing game for too long. He been tricking the boxing game for too long. He makes shit look good. He makes shit look better than what it is. Resume what? What kind of resume he got? He ain't no fucking resume, man. He don't got no resume, man. He don't got no goddamn Sugar Ray Leonard on his resume. He don't got no goddamn Marvin Hagler. He don't got no real deal fighters like that on his shit. He got fights we all knew he was gonna win, man. He got fights he all knew we was gonna win, man. I'm not trying to hear that. I'm not trying to hear none of that. This is not about being tough or none of that, man. I want to fight him, man. I need the whole world to be against me on that fight, so I can show y'all how great I really am. I don't need nobody for me for that fight. I don't need nobody for me for that fight. I'm gonna be a superstar next year, man. Fighting him or not. Who trying to come up here, man? Cause I'm about done. I'm about done. I'm just about done. Just about. We done went through hell and back, man. We done went through hell and back and still prevailed. We went through hell and back and still prevailed. It ain't gonna happen. The only reason it probably ain't gonna happen is because he don't want it to happen. I'ma do it to him. No Diddy. I'ma do it to him. No Diddy, bro. Calling me a bitch. Calling me all that extra shit. What, bro? What, bro? I'm not even gonna drop the DMs, bro. I'm not even gonna drop the shit that really happened in DMs, bro. Fuck him. Straight like that. I'm not even gonna do all that, bro. Cause it don't matter at the end of the day. Fight me. Enough of that. What happened at the Scope Arena in Norfolk, Virginia is gonna be remembered for at least the next 10 years. At least the next 10 years. Shout out Zay Quinn, man. Shout out Zay Quinn, man. That just fought on the zone this past weekend. Yeah. Shout out Raymond Ford. That just fought on the zone this past weekend. Yeah. And the rest of the fighters up there. Shout out the whole entire card. No cap. Congratulations to all of them. But those my guys. Bruce Carrington about to fight. Bruce Carrington got a fight coming up. He about to go out there and do his thing. You know. But shouts out Zay Quinn, man. Zay Quinn. Zay. Lil Zay. Shakur Stevenson. Little cousin. Shouts out Zay Quinn, man. No cap. Shout him out, bro. He gonna be hellaful, bro. Shout out Keyshawn Davis, man. Shout out Keyshawn Davis for making his debut. Hellaful. Shout out Keyshawn Davis, man. My little brother. Shout him out. Shouts out Keyshawn Davis, man. Word. I'm not fighting nobody unless it's light skin. I'm not trying to hear none of that. What happened in the Scope is gonna remember for 10 years plus. DB3, man. Shouts out the whole entire DB3, the Davis brothers, man. Davis brothers, the whole Davis brothers, man. No cap. The whole Davis brothers.
Unbiased truth in every puff piece. Prime time talk. We the champs in the zone, East Coast to West. Every throne known and shown. The box and unbiased truth in every puff piece. Pound kings, the talks never see. Check the stats. Fight stack, gloves flying fast. KOs rewinding, every punch lands last. Jabs like poetry, hooks like history. Uncover the mystery, every fight a victory. Check the stats. Fight stack, gloves flying fast. KOs rewinding, every punch lands last. Jabs like poetry, hooks like history.